Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're live and we're ready to rock and roll. We've got some bits and bobs to go through today. We've got a giveaway that I wanted to do with you guys. Right? I love doing the giveaways on the channel where it's like pop quiz style in the live stream or random comments or whatever. But last week I was going through the transfer window, all the moves that I'd made and kind of spotted, and all that kind of thing. And if you watched that video, hopefully you enjoyed it. There was a wee giveaway, a wee Easter egg hidden in the video. And some of you got involved in it as well. So I wanted to hand pick the winner, and I thought, let's do it with the live chat. Let's all do it together. Let's all have a little bit of fun. We were live and loud yesterday. I'm trying to think about how to say that. We were live and loud yesterday, going through member stuff and all the rest of it, as well as the midweek game week deadline. Had tons of stuff going on yesterday, which was all good fun. But in the midst of the member section, where we were going through, cracking open galleries and reviewing strategies and all that fun stuff, we spilled into the rewards coming out. And I managed to clip it up, and I thought I would just use it in this little segment of the video. It's about 3 minutes long. It's not long at all, but we pulled 2 wee cards at the weekend, and it was a good bit of fun. So I thought we would slide this on here as a little entree, a little appetizer, and then we'll get into the video. We've got a rare in season to give away that's been locked and loaded, and we'll maybe just kind of shoot the breeze for a little bit before. I've just had McBride off the phone. I've literally been offered 3 different tickets for the match tonight. I'm definitely going, obviously. So it's all hands to the pump battle stations for tonight. I'll show you the teams I've got if any of you care about that as well. But we've got a card to give away, we've got some fun to have, and we had some rewards come out yesterday. I see lots of you joining us live and loud on arrival, so great to see that, guys. Fist bumps to you all. Sorare Burra, Harry Trades, Jonathan, Johnny TH, Boyson, Apocalypto, Charlie Dunbar, my man, and Jonas Cardozo. That's a new name in the chat. Fist bump to you, mate. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, let me know what you think about my rewards. Oh, rewards have came out. Oh, do I have boxes maybe? Oh, guys, we might do a bit of crafting. Will we do that just us? Somebody gave us cards to give away as well. Oh, guys, yeah, let's craft, and we've got some things to give away. Promotions are cool. Relegations, no. So 5 rare boxes and a tier 3 rare. Ooh, where did I get a tier 3 from? Where did I get a tier 3 from? 27th? I think I knew about this actually. I just didn't realise it was tier 3. I thought I got a crappy tier. Tier 3 is okay. Brilliant. Champ as well, in season. Come on, be good. It's a midfielder. He's French. Plays for Montpellier. Teji! Teji! Come on, guys, let's fucking go. Teji. Love that. Yes, that's exactly the French midfielder you want from Montpellier. Go to my boxes. Now we've got 5 boxes, 19 rare essence. Now, where are all these boxes coming from? Contender, La Liga, Champ, La Liga, Ultra Attacking. Right, so I'm only going to open the Contender one. I'm going to leave the rest of them. As long as we don't get market credits. Because the essence I've got is kind of split between them all. And then I want to be cute with what I open on Tuesday next week. So, let's do this and try and get a craft on the go. No market credits. Yes, essence too. Perfect. Awesome. And let's see what we get with this, guys. And then I've got some cards to give away to use. Pump that essence. Come on, give us some good luck. Northern Irish. Matt Kennedy. That's not bad. He's alright. He's injured now, but he's good. I'm quite happy with that. Teji and Kennedy. Love that. Let's have a look at Kennedy. Didn't realise he was Northern Irish. I thought he was just Scottish, to be honest with you. But one of the main guys for Kelly. A match winner for Kelly. And Teji. Rare. You know how long we've waited for this card? I know I've had that limited on 0 to Hero, but I've got my own Teji. Oh, that's such a nice wee card, by the way. I wasn't sure if it would just come straight back to me when the video ended or whatever, but there we go. So we won a Teji. We've got a Matt Kennedy as well, so we can add him into that contender kind of depth that we've got there, especially for some of the SPFL players. Just a nice kind of in-season piece to just throw with the rest of them, as it were. But the Teji is a proper trophy card, so that was some buzz to have. It was a bit of a surprise because I kind of remembered and I kind of forgot that team did so well. I didn't realise how powerful that Cherky and Tati Castellanos were in that game week, because Amiri, when I seen he brought in like a 50 odd, I was like, oh, that's probably going to hold us back ever so slightly. But, you know, high 20s, where we were like 27 for something like that. So nice card to win for that in the weekend, and maybe we can use him this coming weekend. They're playing Lyon, Montpellier, so it's not a great game, but it's great to have Teji in the club. And fist bumps to you all. I hope you've enjoyed that a little bit. But like I mentioned in the intro to the video, we did 2 January transfer window videos last week. One was talking about me and all the stuff that I've went through, wins and losses and good trades and bad trades and whatever. And then this other one here that's over on the right, this is just the top 20 Sorare transfers. Not many of you have seen it. Maybe there's a giveaway hidden in that video. Maybe. So I recommend you catch it. It's like the top 20 transfers, you know, value-wise, prospect, a lot of Champ Euro centricity around it. But in any case, in this one, we had buried, as you can see where it is in the video, 16 minutes in, that we'll be giving away the rare in-season Iheanacho. And what I wanted to see, what I wanted to know was your wins and losses in the transfer window in January with Sorare cards. Ones that went for you, ones that went against you. And I want to handpick a winner. And I'm not too sure if I want the winner to be someone that's played a blinder or someone that's had a massive L, you know. So I'm undecided with how we want to attack it. A bunch of you did get involved. And like I mentioned, I don't want this to be... Let's give my own video a wee like there. Don't normally do that, but why not? But would you cry it? I want this one to be... Like, I want the comments to mean something. I want, you know, when you guys do get involved in the comment section, I love the ones where I can tell people are listening to the video, watching the video, enjoying it, and adding in their 2 cents, adding in their perspective as well. It's great when people get involved in the giveaway stuff, just leave a username and all that kind of thing, which is fine. But I love the comment section on the channel. It's one of my favourite things about the channel, is the comments. Is there's always fire in there. There's always a bit of intel, maybe some banter. There's always something going on there. And again, hopefully you guys that watched the video to this point got involved in the giveaway. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button. There's only about 7 likes smashed so far, and for the amount of you that are here, I think a few more of you could smash that and help us out here. Up the Borough from Sorare Borough on the Iheanacho. We have made great trades in the past, but I chucked about 10 trades at like 1 AM and got blocked. Who are we talking about? Oh, Alex Trader, please unblock Boyson. Is Alex Trader here? Boyson's just getting a little appeal into the chat there to be unblocked. So anyway, I want to give away that rare Iheanacho in season, which is still... I don't like to give it away before now, because I think he's playing tonight. Sorare Borough, St Up the Borough this midweek. I think they're in action tonight, so I don't like to giving it away for this midweek so somebody could use it, but he's not actually debuted yet, so I'm also kind of thinking, like, is there anything actually missed? But he's been sitting here gathering dust for a little while, and I definitely want to clear him out. I definitely want to move him on. This whole escapade with the Iheanacho was a big bite in the bum, but this is a beauty of a card, isn't it? That moving neon. If you are a Borough fan as well, get the red and the white action on the go. It's in season as well if you play that region. Fun card, and I think, like, he's going to do well in the championship, isn't he? Doak is injured, so there's a spot in that front three opened up. I don't know if we'll get enough scoring history on this to show him in the championship with Leicester, but, like, Bagsman, you know, he's just going to score goals, get assists. This is back in the Premier League days as well, but Bagsman, you know, he will score. No two ways about it. So a good card to win. Big appeal, Quinny. Alex Trader ain't like other bots. Fair enough. Alex Trader's a good guy. Sean Thorpe, good to see you. And Sean, honestly, you were breaking my heart this morning. For any of you that didn't catch, it was strictly members only yesterday, right? But we were looking at Sean's gallery, and he was toying with an in-season Son, which, by the way, the price point he finds them at the moment. Oh, yesterday these were like 80 quid. The floor and the... Oh, wow, Alex. I hope you got one somehow, somewhere. Because what Alex tried to do was get the Selly edition. Oh, there's 4 of them as well. And Jedi Knight here. Oh, 95 bangers he got him for as well. It's an icon. Look at that, man. That is a buy. Well done, Jedi Knight. Unlucky Sean. That is an iconic card. It's got to be a top 10 Selly card, isn't it? Celebrations. Some of them are belters. This is a good one. Even though that you can tell this one's been done in a photo studio or it's a professional photo that's been taken. Should start every game for us. I would have thought only him and Conway up top. Nice. And that's for the Ian Nacho. So unlucky, Sean. My heart broke for you this morning because that's a beauty of a card. And if you got it for the price point you were trying to get it at, like this guy got it at, then it would be an absolute win, mate. It'd be some move. Sir Hiss has one. I don't know if he's maybe bought the floor. Sir Hiss does that. He's a bot, isn't he? So he's maybe just sniped one that was maybe as the floor's moved. Or was that a trade maybe? Oh yeah, somebody's dumped a bunch of cards off on him. So if you've not got this yet, that's maybe gettable. But good to see you, Sean. And I say you broke my heart this morning. You told me you never got that card. Gutted. So let's have a look at the comment section. Let's see the runners and riders that we've got. Okay, so first up we've got Stefan Rands here. Harry Trades, my man. Not involved in the giveaway. But love to see the comment, mate. Love it. When we signed Pandur January last season, I went FOMO. I don't know if I can count that, Stefan, to be honest with you, 'cause that's last January. I don't know what I specified, but I don't feel like I can honour that, Stefan. I don't feel I can put that into the fold. Pandur is old news. Sorry to be blunt. Paul Moorcroft, nice work. I bought an in-season Montiel early doors. Love that. Fist bump. But the one I missed was Risser. I think a few people missed out on the Risser, didn't they? Oh, 2 seconds, guys. This might be one of my tickets. Oh, sorted. So apologies for that. But yeah, Risser was one I know it got away from a few of these. Now, if you don't know Risser, he's an under 23 keeper. And we'll see from Paul's comment here in a second. Probably I'll load this screen and go backwards, right? Got a few Strasbourg lads. This is what Paul had done already. Santos's and Bakwas and all these kind of guys. And was looking at picking up cheap DNPs to build the collection score. Saw the transfer going through. Price didn't move. No one seemed to notice. I didn't get him. Scored 100 on debut. That is a sore one. And I think there was a few around for Risser like that. But if you were already building the Strasbourg collection, this is just a big egg on face card move, isn't it? Because I know the 6s in there, the 28 won't help you much either. But out of how many scores we're looking at there? 8. I think 6 of them are workable, if not 5. So that's a sore one for Paul. And again, this is a collection. There was a reason to buy this card pre-rumour. Never mind when the rumour kicks in. I think that's a lesson for us all, and maybe similar with Sean. I was saying to Sean about the Son celebration cards. I've been in those situations where you try and send the direct offers and you're trying to haggle, get the best price you possibly can because you feel that you've got a desperate seller on your hands here. But when the card moves against you, goes somewhere else or whatever, you just like, it slipped between my fingers, and that feeling has scarred me to the extent where, like, when I'm in that situation, I just buy it. Like, best price I can get, just take it. Don't think about it too much and move on. Card acquired, job done kind of vibes. So the Risser one, I don't know why Paul hesitated. Paul's normally a really good market trader, so that is a sore one, especially 100 on debut for a goalkeeper. Imagine you picked up on the cheap as a cheap DNP. That'd have been some play. So that's a sore one. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'll open up the poll, right? What kind of winner do we want? Who should win? A war story? So someone had done bad, someone like Risser here, or a glory story? Make the jokes about that you want. A war story or a glory story? Who should win? Let the votes commence, guys, for you in the chat. I'll come back for fist bumps on arrival. There's a bunch of yous in there. Okay, 61 Roxbury here. Loving the content, Quinny. I've only just started this month. Don't worry, signed up with the referral code. Love to see that. Picked up a decent South American team. Now a huge fan of Rosario Central for no reason. Love that. But I picked up a Kevin Denke card that will form the attack of my MLS team. All these EPL transfers that didn't happen are way past my budget, but Ramos to Boca would have helped me battle the lower leagues. This is a fun one. I'm not too sure. Like that. This is a good story, isn't it? Got the Denke probably on a bit of the cheap. What was Denke's price like yesterday? I was listening to the data show. I've not totally caught up on it. I caught the end of it and seen Deke running away. Felt like Deke had enough and he'd thrown the towel in. But yeah, so Denke 253 on auction, 268. And yeah, so feels like people have done quite well with the Denkes. There will be a high volume but of this because these ones are now coming out as 1 and 2, or 1 and 3 rather. Whereas these last ones, I think I seen a 70 there. 63, 67, 72, yeah. So there's a fair amount of yield Denke. So that's a good one. I like that. It's a good move. EPL transfers out of budget, which is fair enough. Ramos to Boca would be sweet, but Ramos went to Monterrey. I wonder if... I think I responded to that, didn't I? Yeah. Jay Blaze, I've seen you in the chat today, fist pump. I'm happy for him, but my enjoyment of MLS and my Sorare teams, I'm gutted. Cucho went to Betis. Oh, I'm hoping I can figure out my MLS moves before Tuesday. And I wonder, Jay Blaze, when you got the Cucho, if it was in preparation for this season, I'd be quite interested. What's Jay Blaze's name? I know you're here in the chat, so you can tell me anyway. Is it Jay Blaze 23 is this you? What was the player in question once more? Cucho. There's your Cucho there. When did you get him? Ooh, 5th of December. Ouch. Yeah, that's a sore one. You definitely go in the sore category, Jay Blaze. I think that is a sore one for sure. Ouch on that. But I think, I said it with Anthony. I think Anthony will do well at Betis. I think Cucho, if he's going to do well somewhere, I think La Liga is as good a spot as you could wish for him to be in. And champion Euro, never mind Europe in general. I think the playstyle will suit him. I think Betis kind of need a guy like him. And he's got prime motivation. Like, he's really got a point to prove. How old is he currently? 25. He had a bit of a failed stint already on loan in Spain when Watford owned him. And he never really cracked Europe. He's done amazing in MLS. And he's got the physical profile that someone like Joseph Martinez doesn't. So Europe will give him a second crack. And Betis have got like good supply for a guy like this. So yeah, he's maybe not going to rinse these kind of numbers on the regular, but it's maybe not the worst ever. But it is a sore one. From MLS top ranking forward to run-of-the-mill La Liga, it's sore, especially classic, So yeah, Jay Blaze, that's a sore one. NWK, I bought an Alfie Gilchrist who has now replaced Sam Johnson. Is Alfie Gilchrist not a right back? After seeing links of him moving to Scotland, which didn't end up happening, and Emi Ochoa Hoppenmeyer would move. Was this Miller maybe? That didn't work out. Enjoyed the content. Hope you have a great January transfer window. So let's look at this Alfie Gilchrist. I thought he was a fullback. Yeah, he's a right back. So has been replaced by Sam? Is Sam Johnson not the Wolves keeper? Is he a no name? Let's look at Sheffield's squad. Yeah, I don't get the Sam Johnson reference. He's maybe been bombed out the squad and you've got Sam Johnson replaced. Is that what it is? Oh, so did you maybe buy Sam? Was Sam Johnson linked to move to Scotland? Who was after Sam Is this the guy who plays in the Prem? At Wolves. He was linked to Scotland? What, the national team? That's a weird one. I don't really get this one in WK. Emi Ochoa, hoping, I'm guessing this is Miller. I don't think Meyer is a player, is it? I doubt it's probably Miller. I heard the MLS guys chatting about it yet. Oh, is it Lennon Miller? I thought it might have been Tyler. I heard the MLS chat last night with Harry Trades and the lads talking about Tyler Miller. Yes, I think that might be the move there. He's hoped he would get a club. Emi Ochoa, as we know, is the Enigma. Oh no, that's a different Ochoa. Is that David Ochoa? Oh, that's a sore one. So NWK has a lot of war stories here, it feels like. So yeah, I think you're definitely in the mix. Northern Sports Cards, I had a bit of January business, all limited. Marco Ilic, who left the Blue X to go back to Kortrijk. That's nice. That was the goalkeeper, wasn't it? Some people did really nice on that. Picked up an Ida when Kyogo left. Nice. That's a good one. Also grabbed Arriaga and Evan Ferguson. Is that the Arriaga I got, or is that a different one? Then grabbed Matthew Cafaro for Buttons after his move to Paris, hoping for Maxime Lopez style performances. This is some good business from Northern Sports Cards. Northern Sports Cards is always in the live chat as well, always get some great chat, some great insight, and some of these moves are pretty sweet, you know. I don't know if you got the Illich on the rumour, on the news, or ahead of time, but that's a nice resurrection story. Ida for Kyogo's a fun one as well, when you know who the kind of dominoes are going to fall for with a transfer, kind of capitalising upon that. And I say I'm not sure which Arriaga we're talking about, but Evan Ferguson, someone else mentions him here, so maybe expand on that in a little bit more in a second. But the Cafaro guy was, I'm pretty sure Harry had him, but some guys, he's been a decent player. I didn't realise he's moved down a division, so that could work out very, very well. And Northern Sports Cards is definitely in the fray, but for like the glory story effort, as it were. Connor Raspo, good friend of the channel as well. Love the interactions from you guys as well. All these guys I'm very familiar with from the live chats and whatever. But Connor got a rare Bazinu because he likes collecting Irish cards, and he got lucky with a move to Leeds from Southampton, hoping to play under 23 now. Love that. On the bad side, Lee Myung Jae has just moved to Birmingham. Jesus. Birmingham have swallowed a few cards for Connor, and also I've got a Tomoki Iwata there as well. So there's a bit of good and bad here with Connor. I like the Bazinu, but I wonder when Connor picked him up. When did Connor pick up Bazinu? Oh, it's in season as well. Chef kiss. On auction. Oh, Connor. That is a sweet pickup. Sweet. 8th of December last year. Oh, that's sweet. Well done, mate. Well done. I like that a lot. Blueprint? Wonder why it says that. That's a good one, Connor. I like that. You're definitely in the good category for this. The Lee, I don't know how good this guy was in Korea or Japan, so let's look at him and see how devastating a red exit this is. Oh wow, L5. Oh, ouch. Yeah, well, there's next year. There's next year. Oh, that's sore, man. Very 90 capable guy. Regular 60s. No stranger to a 70. Doesn't really get 80s, but which is just a weird kind of dynamic there. So yeah, you've got a bit of good and the bad there, Connor. I think you can be in the mix for both. Miguel Dawson, Ambiado. I stocked up on a load of Betos and Olanachos. Hopefully they both get more game time. Ended to piss on. So Beto didn't leave Everton, right? But does David Moyes play him? I'm pretty sure he has been. Yeah, 80% of L5 he's been in the mix. Is this what you wanted? Probably not, but the situation might improve from where you found him. That's a tough one, but in Onuachu, Big Paul. Is he still at Southampton? He is. Ooh. And what about Terzic? Has he been playing him? Yeah, he has. It's not bad. It's not bad. This is a funny kind of... two separate points. Yeah, sorry guys. You're catching me there on my reading. So thanks very much of the Sam Johnson thing. Same one as you on Arriaga. Yes, Northern Sports Cards, love it. Cafaro scored on debut. That's beautiful. I did see Iwata's goal as well. It was a peach. Iwata knows when the cameras are on. Birmingham back next year, of course. Morning, Glenn Hoddle. Good to see you. Thanks very much, mate. There's another episode of the fan debate coming out. So they've recorded 2 episodes kind of back to back there. It was good fun. Hopefully you enjoy that as well. Hopefully my wee clip is a little bit... I had some bites after Rangers fans yesterday. That tweet went pretty viral, and I've had to fight some zombies, which has been it's just been banter, isn't it? So yeah, the Onuachu and the Beto one is like quite proactive, isn't it, Miguel? I did a little bit of that. Some of it worked out, like the Onuachu, some of it backfired against strikers as well. So you're definitely a firm, like, in the war story camp, aren't you? Zildrax, I'm a USG supporter. I heard Lapusinen was linked to Antwerp, so I bought 2 extra limiteds and 3 rares. My first ever rares, and on top of that, wow, he ended up not going to Antwerp, but to St. Truden, who could get relegated. Oh, that's a funny one, right? Because is Lapusinen, is he maybe better at St. Truden than Antwerp? And the reason I say that is because, like, he's very well experienced in this league. Lapusinen at 28 years of age, he played for USG this whole time. He could be like a main guy for them, rather than going to Antwerp and maybe just being in the fold, maybe just being in the squad. He can be like the main guy at St. Truden. And that's kind of what you want for him. Joe Chima Fujita. Racking up some good scores, wee man. So I'm not sure that's a bad transfer. It's obviously not what you bought him for. And you're a USG supporter, so that's a sore part, I suppose. But if you're a USG supporter, like, how do we feel about Antwerp? I'm not too sure how I feel about that one, Zildrax. If it's a good story, a bad story, happy accident, I'm undecided. The road to GM, good to see you. I bought Issa Kabore for $1 after his loan to Bremen. He scored an 82. Oh, wow, Issa Kabore is back. Is that out of City or out of Forest? Where did they come from? Probably City. Last time he got carded was at Benfica. 82 on debut, right enough. Or on debut start. That's exciting. At home as well, they didn't play away against Bayern or Dortmund, so he's maybe more of a homeboy. Maybe not these home games against Augsburg and Heidenheim. Tactically and fitness-wise, maybe not appropriate. But that could be a deadly one. We know how effective attacking fullbacks are in the Bundesliga. We know how resolute defensively Werder Bremen can be. So that's a transfer. Well done to you for picking that up so cheap. It's still not really that expensive, but your multiple on profit here is a belter. It's a really good one. I like Issa Kabore. It's a nice transfer and it's worked out for you. It seems like it's worked out and you should have a good kind of back end of the season. What card do you think I should invest in when I sell my Mikatuadze? Ryan Patel, it's probably not the best place for an answer. That's okay to say, isn't it? Drioche to Rangers didn't go as planned. Now, who is... I know his name. He's a keeper, isn't he? No, he's not. Ooh, he was linked to Rangers. Yeah, tough lines on that. A bit of a wonder kid, not really getting the minutes at PSV, but if he played for Rangers every week, you can easily imagine he would have done quite well. I wasn't really aware of that. That's a fun one. And yeah, you've probably got that one. Mason Miller. You've probably got that one lumbered in your gallery now until he gets a move or does break through. Ted Simpson got to be Balakwisha. I don't know if that was on the back of the Celtic news. We did kind of maybe think we would go back in for him. But he's been kind of... he's been in and out a bit, hasn't he? So, yeah, Balakwisha's a sore one. Hard to go into that in much detail, isn't it? Oh, this... yeah, this one still... I still remember this. I bought Galeno rare. And then 2 days ago he moved to Saudi. And James Wakefield, you were in the members section last time. We didn't quite get to your gallery, so I can actually remember your name quite quickly. It's Jet_Amizwak. Who are we talking about again? Galeno. Do you still have him? Rare. And what is Galeno? A forward? Yeah. Instant buy. The 30th. Yeah. Boom, from here. You are the last, like... and the dot just drops. Oh, that is brutal, isn't it? Red X, maybe Blue X. Can't remember what team he's at, or Ali. Can't remember if they play midweeks. But that is brutal. That is a sore one. Lovely in-season card with no season utility anymore, and there you are, right at that's a sore one. That's the one I feel for the most so far. Same region as Ian Nacho as well. I'll check on what you guys are thinking should be the winner, a glory story or a war story, but I think war story wise, this Galeno one, that's the sorest one, I think, isn't it? Pickleball Academy, where do I start? Padilla going to MX as a guaranteed starter now, third choice. Watkins going to Arsenal, not. Cucho move, falling through, so staying in MLS, and then move 2 hours later, and all the way back to buying Ricky Puig during the playoffs. Oh, no. Yeah, Pickleball, you've had a series of unfortunate events there, haven't you? The Watkins one, I'm not really on board. Like, that's just, you're buying rumour there, aren't you? The Cucho thing, yeah, is a real train wreck, isn't it? But the Padilla one is one that caught a lot of people out, because you guys were shouting to me, Quinny, Padilla. He's going to Mexico. He should play all the time. They love him there. He's a youth prospect goalkeeper. And I was on for it. I was up for the cup with this. Plays against Calvary. Didn't even keep a clean sheet. Oh. And now, yeah, third choice. So that's one that I never got onto. I was interested in. The price I never found at a good point. And yeah, that's a sore one, thinking you're going to get an in-season playable keeper to just get a third choicer. Cucho thing, yeah, Ricky Puig, that's so sore. Yeah, you're definitely in the war story camp, Pickleball Academy, no two ways about it. Programmer JD, well done to you. Getting Kvaratskhelia on his way to Paris, that's a good one. Ramos, do it. I think you were maybe telling me in the video to buy him. Maybe we'll come back to that another time. Went in for Evan Ferguson on the rumours to Celtic, Callum Matson, or Calum. Then it was Leverkusen. And then I thought this was really going to pay off. And then he ended up at West Ham. I like that. I like the kind of sequence of events there. For Evan Ferguson. Will he be any good at West Ham? I think he might be. I bought a Paqueta Classic the other day for £6, thinking Potter might get the West Ham parade back on the streets again. But yeah, I don't think you're really buzzing by this move overall. Leverkusen could have been sweet, but it would have been a rotation hell. West Ham's a lot better in that regard, where he's probably not going to be in rotation hell. Maybe he is, but probably not. Celtic would have been OP, obviously. I like that. So, is that a bad or a good one? But because, like, yeah, he didn't get the OP move or even the glamour move, but he got a move where he's guaranteed to, you would think, guaranteed to play. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Charlie Dunbar finally got an Evan Ferguson in. Love that. Potter got the best out. Yeah, like, is this a bad one? I don't really know. Like, it's obviously not ideal. It's not Celtic. Issa Kabore must be the player with the most cards and different Sorare club kits. I'm seeing 5 already. Kabore's been around, hasn't he? He must have Benfica, Marseille, Mechelen. Does he have City and Forest cards as well? And he's been some... yeah, there's a fair bunch here right there. Paul Brandon in the chat. I bought 4 limited and 1 rare Benacer while he was injured, hoping he would play once he's back for AC since he transferred to Marseille. He's put up 53 AA. Oh, that's a belter, mate. Wish you got involved in this giveaway. That is a cracker of a glory story, isn't it? Because Benacer has been okay at Milan without ever being great, but we all know if you watch football, you can see Benacer is like, he has calibre, he has quality, you know. And yeah, this is what he's going to be. It's against Angers, so flavour that into it a tad. But 2 tackles, 1 duels, not incredible by the way, but the passing is 103 accurates. Not much final third. What I'm interested to see here is what was Marseille's possession. 78. Yeah, they're not going to get that every week. But look at that midfield, Benacer, Højbjerg. Like, there's a real stack here, isn't there? I just cannot get behind Rabiot ever. Strong keeper, Greenwood and Guire. Oh, such a strong team, by the way. Really like that Benacer pickup. How many cards did you get as well? Oh, somebody in the live chat. 4 limiteds and a rare. Well done, Paul. I think we should just say St Johnstone won the transfer window and call it at that. Black Ops LR, are you covering any MLS today? So what I wanted to kind of do initially was I thought, maybe do a wee bit of an MLS reaction show today. But I do want the giveaway to be done, and I did think this would be good fun to do with these, and I had that giveaway to Edgy, or not the giveaway, sorry, the rewards to Edgy, to sort of just let you know I won and show you the wee reward opening. Ian Acho to help the person who's took the big hit. Well, if you want the Ian Acho that we're giving away to go to a war story or a glory story, you can decide by voting in the live chat. There's about 40 or 50 of you joining us now. We've got about 20 likes, which is fun. Could we get to 30? That'd be great. And there's about 23, 25 of you that have voted. Get the more votes in possible and decide who should get the card. Is it a war story or a glory story? The next entry we've got here is Shaolin double X or triple X, maybe there's an X at the beginning. Bought Ryman, he ended up making a move and got a red card the next game. So we were chatting about this on one of the shows, weren't we? The real Ryman and the budget Ryman. So the real Ryman, they spell their names like E's and I's the other way around. They're a bit annoying. So this is a Bundesliga good old budget keeper. Moving down to Bunde 2 should be good, especially at Paderborn, who are not a crap team. But don't we quite get sent off in the next game, did they? He had a good debut. Cards are kind of cheap actually, aren't they? I like this. This is a good move, but yeah, utility wise, it's a bit of a painful one immediately. Don't really know where to put that Shaolin, but I like it. Mikey Baston, Jack Price was my gamble with the news of him going back to Toronto with Selikov, the Spartak keeper, to Rostov. That was confirmed and then declared false. 1+1 was your Ukrainian slabhead to Plymouth. Oh, nice. So you got Talaverov, or you maybe had him already. We won't have the FA Cup score in this against Liverpool, obviously, but Talaverov, you calling him a slabhead? He's a dual monster. He's a throwback defender, and he's hit Plymouth. He's hit the ground running in Plymouth, hasn't he? 6 effective clearances, blocks, 2 tackles, 1 dual lost, great ratio, interception, passes. Who cares? Long passes up the pitch, no attacking contribution, no clean sheet either. So yeah, that's a nice one. Talaverov, I can get behind that. Jack Price, where is he actually? Did he move anywhere? Is he unattached? Unattached. He could still end up somewhere. Looks mental there, doesn't he? Selikov. That's can't check that one out, sorry Mikey, but yeah, good on the Talaverov, like that. And Jack Price might still pay off. Sorare free cash. And is this the last one we've got? Balikwisha. Again, we've kind of spoke about Balikwisha, haven't we? So it's a bit of a mix here. Some nice good ones and some, oh no, through your fingers, you know, some bad ones. For the beard alone, that's a glory story, my goodness. There's been an error in the voting poll, Quinny. Using pencils instead of pens. Really? I don't really know what the error is. Revote or riot? Okay, so some of you didn't know. Okay, right, we'll do the poll again, right? Some of you are claiming you didn't know the gist. Okay, so we'll recommence the poll now. Who? War story or glory story? Right, let the vote commence now. We'll keep this open for 5-10 minutes. We had 23 votes last time, I think it was 25, something like that. And yeah, I'll wait till we get to kind of the same number again, if not more. If more of you want to vote this time, cool. I don't know if I can recap the top runners and riders. I think we can do that once we've decided. Are we going for a good story where someone's won the transfer window, or are we looking to help someone out who's had a backfire or a non-sequence of events or whatever? Oh, Stephen Vinnick, my win was had been buying up Chesney cards last year. Brave man. Buying a retired smoking goalkeeper. Well done, teammate. That is a win. I hope you managed to sell them on for good money and you've done well out of it. Reminds me of Sekigawa of Antlers. Yeah, he does have that slab head quality, I suppose, doesn't he? The Sekigawa and Harry Maguire and all that kind of enjoy, but it's got that Eastern European, that Ukrainian kind of, bones made of bricks kind of vibe about him, doesn't he? So the war story, we're after someone who has had the transfer window go against them, and the glory story is someone who's, got it to glory. They bought the guy before the move for super cheap kind of thing. Gedson is on the verge of signing for Spartak Moscow or something like that, by the way. Gedson Fernandez is on the cusp of Russia. Got stung by Illich, but back in again. Yeah, we're still all waiting for fucking Illich to happen, aren't we? Spartak and Zenit both interested in Gedson. Interesting. They know something, man. They must be coming back to UEFA. Like, they're going after players, like proper players, But yeah, I seen those rumours yesterday, I think, on the Gedson. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Russian transfer stories are worse than Rangers. The Russian ones are because they're back in the market, man. They have money. They don't really have much else to offer, but there's no Europa League, no Champions League. International managers don't really seem to be up for keeping tabs on them. Yeah, Rob, see, you did tell me about Uribe. So I did see he did kind of start okay, didn't he? But it wasn't resoundingly amazing. Kind of similar to that Salazar, the Hearts guy. But yeah, his AA isn't incredible. He's not getting mad minutes, but so he didn't play away from home. Only plays at home so far. What does he go for? He's still kind of cheap enough if you wanted one. You should do well there. Got his SR for £9 yesterday off Flow State. Wow. That is crazy. My new favourite links are free transfers the press are throwing at Arsenal. Havertz is done for the season. Maxi Gomez, Carlos Vela, Mariano Diaz and Diego Costa. No way Arsenal can actually make a free transfer like that now at this stage, can they? Can they? Solari went to Spartak. I've seen that as well. The Russian league has scored. Aaron McLeod. Yeah, we look at the Russian league is in it. One of our favourite players so far this year has been Ezekiel Barco at Spartak Moscow. And he's been slaying. Got myself Luis Enrique and Salazar. Hopefully they can do a wee bit of that for the Zenit. Wonder if some holders can get some of those. Oh, I get you, Josh. I'm with you now. The Barca rumour was already out. My view was Inaki would not cut it in UCL. Oh, Inaki Pena. Good move. Free transfers are open until March usually. Interesting. It's just all kind of changed recently over the last year or two, hasn't it? So it's kind of hard to keep up and speak with confidence on it. Right, yeah, how many votes have we got in the new poll? We're up to 19. Can we get another 5 or 6 votes? Take the phone out your pocket, change the tab on your screen, whatever you need to do. Get a couple of votes in and we'll find who we're going to give away the Ian Nacho to one of the people that got involved in the Easter egg little giveaway that we had on my January transfer window trades W or L video. There might be one in the top 20. Not many have watched it, so if there is one in there, there might not be that many comments, not that much competition. You need to check to see if there's any criteria on it. Salazar doesn't do doesn't go to Russia. So Joaquin Calves, you say that, right? And I wonder what you base that on, because I seen that the move was off. Braga thought they weren't going to get paid. I sold my Zalazar. I told Harry Trades about it. Yeah, after I seen this. No, not this. There was a move saying it was off. And then this came out the day I sent it to Harry, saying I've traded my Zalazar. And there he is. Saying hi to Akhmatov, one of our old friends. I don't know who this is, but he looks a bit like Noah Lang. But yeah, tattoo ID here. Zalazar's transfer to Russia was cancelled because Spartak wanted to pay for the transfer from a fund. Do you know what I mean? Zenit? Yeah, so I seen that it said it was off because they didn't think they were going to get paid, or whatever the thing you've said probably is more accurate. It was a translation, so you've probably explained it better than the thing I read. Yeah. So he is with Zenit. He's in Abu Dhabi chilling with them now, you know. So I went back in and got another one. So I just thought, fuck it, I'm not missing out on him if he plays for Zenit. If he goes back to Braga, I can wait for a good score to come in. Carvajal said the information I have is that he's injured. If he returns, he's very welcome. If he leaves, we wish him all the best. So manager's really on the fence, has no idea that he's in Dubai, apparently. So that's a funny one. He's back to Portugal now. Okay, fair enough. Joaquin Calves. When was the first report, the RPL one? This 8th of Feb? Yeah, this was like 4 days ago, so very plausible. Fair enough. But yeah, I just didn't want to miss out on it. And then let's see. Yeah, we're up to 25 votes, and the winner is The War Story. So congratulations to someone upcoming. Right, so who do we think had it worse? Right, let's get the War Stories up and going, right? Let's make a top 4. Right, okay, so we've got Paul Moorcroft with Risser. We've got... no, that was a win. We've got Cucho for Blaze. This one's... Is this the worst one? Northern Sports Cards was winning. Gavin Bazanu was a win. Lee Myung Jae is a sore one. A red X to Birmingham. Not an expensive card, but... We had the Betos and Onuachos. We had the Lapusinen. Driosh to Rangers. Balikwisha, Galeno, Padilla. I don't even know what to think of that. Evan Ferguson one still. Right, okay, so let's make it. I think we've got a nice wee top 4 here, right? 4 is the maximum amount of options I can put on the poll. Who wins Iheanacho? Right, so let's start with... Right, so we need a top 4. I think Paul has got a good one here with the Risser, right? So let's put Risser. I like the Cucho one here for Jay Blaze, because when he bought it as well, he bought it firmly for MLS, and then that all turned around. The Lee Myung Jae I'm on the fence with. The Betos and the Onuachos I'm on the fence with. The Galeno we're definitely going to put in. And Padilla. Yeah, I'm going to put in Galeno and Padilla. Now the Cucho is for Jay Blaze, because we did have a Cucho mention alongside the Padilla. So Pickleball, you're on Padilla, right? And let's start the poll, guys. There's about 25 of you that voted first time around, so I want at least the same amount of votes before I consider this one closed. A lot of you guys think that Illich and Zalazar is just a guessing game. I think nobody actually knows. Yeah, I'm with you, Rob. Nobody knows. Jao King Love has 2 Zalazars. Maybe Jao's got some local intel that's current. But otherwise, Rob, I agree with you. I think no one knows what's happening in Russia. You know, they tell us what they want to tell us, you know, in a roundabout way. So yeah, some interesting moves there overall. And if you haven't caught the video we just did the giveaway from, like, I managed to get a Brian Kufri, by the way. Picked him up for £4. He's back in action. He's got an L5 now. He's played midweek as well. Got a wee assist. He's back from the dead. He was thought to be retired, so that was fun to get. Zalazar, Guire, Ikone, Butez, Schlupp, Gregor, Navas, Cedric Suarez, Neymar, Cyprien. Tellez had already moved. Werner, I sold my super rare, cashed in a bit, got a rare in season on the MLS thing. Paul Lopez got a transfer. Matinho got a transfer. Montiel got a transfer. Arriaga got a transfer. Arturo Vidal, we didn't realise wasn't a Red X in Chile. Ravelison, that's probably my favourite transfer that I've got myself, because look at the start he's made in 3 games. He's going to rip. He's going to rip in Switzerland. Abakar Silla moved to Parma, but it's not actually updated. He's never been in the squad for Parma yet, so he still shows to Strasbourg. We crafted him. Luis Enrique is officially a Zenit player. There's no ambiguity around that. And I think he's going to be a slayer in Russia. We just seen what Barco's rinse wasn't he fucking getting in the Brazil team? You know what I mean? He's going to rinse it, man. I've got a nice wee Brazil play on the go now, don't I? That's why I wanted that Paqueta. So I've got Paqueta, Bruno, Rafinha. If that Henrique plays as well, it's a backup. I've got Cunha, super rare. I've got a wee Brazil thing on the go, I suppose. Max Aarons, we got that transfer. Zach Hemming, we got that transfer. Ivan Illich is still on ice. Anthony Lopez, Kakare, Choupo-Moting. Efra Alvarez had already moved, but we bought him after Luca Romero moved. And then Asan Diao was one that kicked it off. So I got involved in a lot of transfers. A lot. Like pages worth. Made a big difference to my gallery January. Quatra, we'd got in on that early. James we got lucky with as well. We bought him ahead of time. Nobody mentioned James, by the way. He would have been a winner. Just need to work out with his rotation pattern and how much of a workload Leon are going to put on him. Stuart Armstrong kind of killed me, as did Rafa Marin. I seen that. Rob C that Henrique scored in a friendly yesterday. Rob C, could he smash still? Gary Medel, yeah, Gary Medel could still smash, no two ways about it. What team did he go to? Is it the same team as... No, it's Catalika. Yeah, I've got no doubt. You just seen Uribe. Same script. Uribe is the same sort of guy. He's in Colombia, and this is Chile. But Gary Medel could triple every game. You know, I wouldn't... This is a much higher level. Not that long ago. So yeah, like, I wouldn't spend much on him. Floor price at 45 quid can bite my banger. But if you can get him for pennies, like, what did I spend on Vidal? Like a £5 or something? Yeah, like, if you can get him for that sort of price, that's a good one. Rollweiser could be a big, if he goes to Brazil, yeah. Would there be people who bought Boniface? Oh, yeah, that could have been a sneaky one, by the way. Zildrax. What's the best way to get rid of dead wood cards? I've tried to sell to traders, but even they won't buy them. I think, Aaron, when you've got the trader... So, there's a few different types of traders, right? Some of them are just bots, like Basil. I'll just show Basil on screen, right? 'Cause Basil's a friend of the channel, right? But you get some of these bot ones, like Basil. Santonio is another one as well. But what I would try is guys like Pug. So see guys that are traders but are not bots, they might still remove them and stuff like that, right? But I think that's kind of the best way it goes. Go to the bots that will like actually look at your cards and weigh up taking them, versus the bots that have got predetermined criteria for cards they will not accept and just blanket like wash them out. How many votes do we have here? 23. Can we get another vote or two in? It's not really that tight. I think I know who's going to win, but just for what's the word? Integrity. Can we, for some integrity for the vote, can we get another 2 or 3 votes in, please? It'll just make me feel better. But that's what I would do, Aaron. I would try and get them into these guys. Otherwise, mate, like, see if they're not going to take them. Maybe you just keep them. Aaron, what was your surname? McLeod. I'm not sure that's what I'm going to use. I was going to have a wee peek at what your Deadwood is, but yeah, sometimes like Deadwood is you just need to bank it in and keep it and wait for their moment in the sum to come back, and then just individually move them. I have James in season super rare. Vinnick, love that. Stephen, the young boy transfers are big. Fashnak, Badia as well, interesting. Limiteds are 84p. Wow, for Luis Enrique. It's the hatred against the Saudi League that makes it such an easy win for Galeno. It's Aaron 115. Let's have a peek. Who is your Deadwood? You've not got many cards. This is on lowest price. I don't really know how that's factored, but like Nubly, let's see this. This will be hard to get anything more than a penny for. So maybe you just forget that. Grodowski, like these, like you're just, especially at limited. At rare, you might get a quid, right? But at limited, David Marshall's retired. Yeah, I think like some of those Red X ones you're just half stuck with, mate. When I've been stuck with cards like that, I like using them as like an indicator to like a bot, like a person bot, like Pavel Trader, Pug Trader, that like I have no more cards to give, I have no more money for this trade. You know, that's what I kind of use those guys as an indicator of. When it's like I'm at my limit, this is all I can now add to the deal. So you can maybe use them as like tokens in that way, maybe. No such thing as Deadwood, just future possibilities. Victor Terheg, I love that. Me too. So many worthless cards. Unfortunately, yeah, you do have a little clutch of them, mate. But if it's the other ones that are not the Red X kind of death cards, well, the rest of them are kind of alright, workable. You know, like this is lowest value apparently down here. So if we're talking about Hiraga, Alan Tushvili, Rui Mendes. Like these guys have an L5, maybe have an L40. That's not 0. So moving them into, like consolidating them into something won't be impossible, but will be a graft to find the card you would like and an appropriate trader that will do the deal. It's a kind of need to roll your sleeves up effort for this, mate, I think, if it's the non-Red X stuff. You know what might be a fun live stream to do closer to the end of the season? Bit of a discussion on possible player moves in the summer to Saudi to help some manage. Mate, jeez. I think the thing with Saudi is so unpredictable is everyone expects them, everyone thinks they have crescendoed. You know, their business will not get bigger, it will only go down from here. But then when they buy John Duran, who is like a pre-prime striker, you know, it's hard to know where their scope is, you know, where their sights are set. It was mainly the in-season rewards. Yeah, so it's Silic, Alan Tushavili. Boyce wouldn't be hard to move. Maybe this guy, Michelis. Bush at least has some greens in his L5. It's a DNP, good luck with that. Red X obviously kind of kills this guy now. Yeah. I think you want to stay away from the automated bots. It was mainly the in-season rewards. I was struggling to trade them. I'm hoping to get an Arnott Engels. Yeah, I think you want to try and get into as many like smaller traders or person traders rather than bot traders. Yeah, so it's hard to really know where Saudi's scope is. Guys, we've smashed through the votes. Galeno is the clear winner. So congratulations. Who was the Galeno war story again? Because that was sore, wasn't it? It was like next day purchase. Oh, James Wakefield, congratulations, mate. I think you won a card yesterday as well. Congratulations to you, buddy. You've got a wee rare collection as well. Hopefully this helps you. A wee in-season Iheanacho. Floor price is dirt, by the way. That's a shame. But great card. And apparently he's going to play every game for Middlesbrough. So Galeno forward you had. He's red X'd. And we've given an Iheanacho. Same everything, you know. They bought Barca B's captain as well. Yeah, I can see them doing, because Celtic went after a guy after we sold Jota, Alex Calado, or something like that. He went to Saudi in the same window that Gabri Vega went to. It may not have been a Jota replacement, actually. It might have been just another Jota type. Josh Cameron, I've got Alisson and Ederson nailed for Saudi. Yeah, I feel like Ederson's been speaking to Saudi for too long. And the thing with those goalkeepers, Alisson and Ederson especially, is like, where could they go? Bayern have got about 5 replacements already lined up for Neuer. Juventus is kind of open. Maybe Barca is kind of open. But when Ter Stegen's fit, I don't think Barca is open. If Oblak leaves Atleti, you feel that Musso probably takes that job because Simeone loves Argentinians. And if Oblak goes somewhere, he's not going to be on the same financial burden that somebody like Ederson or Alisson would be. So it's hard to imagine in Europe where Ederson or Alisson could actually move to. Maybe after Jan Sommer gets a bit older, I could see one of them maybe going to Inter. But Milan have got Magic Mike. Lazio and Roma don't have the beans for that. Yeah, Ederson, yeah, so it feels like Ederson, I think Ederson's more likely than Alisson, for the sheer fact that I think Ederson's been in communicate with them more. And I think Alisson, I don't know, I could see Alisson at Inter. I couldn't see Ederson at Inter, but I could see Alisson at Inter. Alisson also a former Roma keeper, so he's familiar with Italy. Bundesliga, yeah, France, nah. I think, like, yeah, I could see Alisson in Serie A. Ederson, yeah, I think he's more Saudi probable. The problem with Saudi is guys like Milinkovic-Savic coming out and saying it's shit, he's only there for the money. He said the training was worse than his boys' club. I can believe it, by the way. I can believe it. And I think, like, again, those keepers, you could probably see them just bunker down, because where are they moving to? It's the same situation Oblak's kind of been in. It's like, yeah, maybe he could have moved on from Atleti, but like, who buys him? You know, there's not been an obvious landing spot, and goalkeepers, I think, are quite conscious of that. So, yeah, Yang to dance through Bayern tonight, perhaps. Brazilians seem to want Saudi. If Brazilians go everywhere in world football, like, there's not a league except for Scotland. Oh, no, actually, it's Rangers have got a Brazilian. So I was going to say, there's not a league in Europe that doesn't have a Brazilian in it. Oh, nice. Cancelo could come back as well. So yeah, that may be a fun stream to go over at some point. Need a wee bit more impetus for it, but rather than, like, I need a reason. Like, maybe we see transfers bubbling again, do a wee kind of summary stream or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else to kind of hit on today before we get ready for the Glasgow Celtic tonight. I had I'll throw this at you, right? Let me know your thoughts and feelings. I put this in the Telegram group. So we've obviously got rolling locks for the European comps, which is all fun and games. I've got a good start on my specialist here, Chao Henrique, who we brought in last minute on deadline, 12 quid in season. So we're off to a good start here. Let's hope Dyson scores. Let's hope Casper brings in a 60 plus somehow. And if Enrique can do his bit, then we could do alright, by the way. We could do credits. Ooh, credits at the bottom. Didn't realise that, by the way, when I entered. I was just seeing that it was cash at the top. So that's quite fun. 479 is the top score. So we need an extra 300 points, essentially, from these three guys. That's probably not going to happen, is it? But see how to get a result against Bayern. It'll be a big score. Oh, I can see Darwin Núñez doing Saudi as well. Darwin Núñez and John Duran kind of fit in the same bucket for me. But yeah, so I didn't really have anyone. I didn't do it, right? But I don't actually think I had anyone else I could really swap him out. But see now that Jan Couto, after the game, has completely DNP'd, is this the point of this? Not to avoid DNPs? So, like, I know the whole thing is, like, once the game kicks off, it's locked, right? But it is a flat DNP. Is the point of this that we... Is the point of this not that we want to stop DNPs? Should I not be able to swap him now, do you think? I disagree with you on the Couto. I'm happy to disagree. You know, it's what it's all about here. But I just think, like, if he has DNP'd, like, the main concern for all involved in any of the DNP mitigation that might go on in Sorare is that people are like, oh, I don't want to be stuck to my phone all the time. Oh, I don't want to be time sensitive to news because maybe I don't have a signal, maybe I'm doing something, kind of thing. And this is kind of the perfect example of it. Like, if you did have like a flat out DNP, who cares that the match is finished? I'm not caring about this team. I don't really have anything to swap it for. I could have done it. I didn't do it. Forgot. Didn't care. But it's just when I see this after the fact, it doesn't look right. You know. See if he came off the bench. See if anything. If he scored 1 point somehow, even if he got booked being on the bench somehow, you know, like, fine. But for a flat non-appearance, a flat DNP, I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. I think what this has proved is rolling locks are shit and we just need to own our DNPs. The point is to avoid unexpected DNPs. When the team sheet comes out and he's on the bench, you know there's a very reason. But imagine he wasn't on the bench. This would still happen. Yeah. And if the point is to avoid the DNPs, and now there's a match day win, so it's not like I've got a full roster of choice. I've still got that handicap on, I can only use guys that are still to play or whatever. So forget he was on the bench, forget it. I'm not wanting this. I'm not crying about it or anything, right? Let's forget he was on the bench because it's a DNP. It's as good as anything else. Forget I had time to swap him, right? If the point of this is to eliminate DNPs and you have a DNP in your team, why can I not swap him out now? Oh, James, thank you very much. You've donated some stuff. Oh, wow, thank you, mate. That is very generous. I'm going to give this stuff away now, right? Because the chat helped you win, right? So it's only right that we repay like your charity back to the chat who voted for the circumstances to get you to win. So thanks very much, mate. Jacob Ramsey in season limited, Rodrigo Goof in season limited, and Adis Jasic, who's a name we've seen around. I'm not too sure his current playing status, but we'll give all them away in a wee minute. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on the rolling locks thing that we're chatting about here. Is a DNP post-match, pre-match, or is it, you know, what's your thoughts and feelings on it? Why didn't I take Couto out, Ryan Nicol? I kind of forgot the rolling lock thing was on. This was like the last team that I made, and I genuinely don't. I can't even check all positions because this is locked. I couldn't play on our Celtic card. I don't even know if I had anyone that could have come in. I could have put maybe Sané in. No, I couldn't because he was my L15 under 50. So I couldn't put I don't think I could have, Limer's 51. I don't think I could have done anything. I'm not really complaining. I'm not like, oh, my team, oh, my Guardiola. You know, I'm not bothered about me or this team at all. It's dead. It is what it is, right? I didn't actually even have an option. But even if I did have an option, or even if I didn't, why am I not incentivized to buy a card right now? You know? Love all the chat, by the way. I'm with you, Victor. Yeah, Charlie. So I say, like, this isn't spilled milk for me, and I'm not like, this is shit, or I'm just looking at this and thinking, this feels wrong. If this is the point of this, like, I should have a pencil on that. Like, that's just how I feel. Not gonna lie, I had a placeholder and bought a card to sub in yesterday, Peter Radev. Oh, the dark arts, Peter. At least you're honest, mate. The point was to eliminate DNPs after the event. The point was not to eliminate DNPs after the event, only before. Yeah, I kind of get that, Mikey, but is it after the event? Because there's still games to run. Find it stupid you couldn't stack, to be honest. Yeah, that was the most frustrating thing of this week. Max 2 clubs really boiled my blood. Yeah, it is a piss take, isn't it? I like the fact they're trying... Yeah, me too, which is why I'm having this chat, because it is like the teething process. So if this is something that is my instinct when I look at it, if any of you share it, it's a conversation that's maybe worth having. It's kind of the way I think about it. We'll maybe talk about this in more detail. Maybe we'll have a bit of banter. We'll get a guest on and we'll chat about this a bit as well. Maybe it'll be a Go Fuck Friday topics that we chat about on Friday. We'll be back tomorrow to do lineup building for the members. I'll have some content recorded after today because we'll have Zero to Hero, we'll have Road to Glory, we'll have Aftermath for Celtic Champions League. There'll be a bunch of stuff coming out over the next couple of days. We do have 3 cards to give away, but thanks to the generosity of our giveaway winner today, which was lovely. So we've got a Rodrigo Goof, we've got a Jacob Ramsey, and we've got a Adis Jasic. So I think we'll give this away in this order. So Goof will be number 3, Ramsey will be number 2, and Adis Jasic will be top prize, okay? Let me catch up with a bit of the chat, then we'll do this and we'll hit the road. The event is a DNP card, not what you could replace it with. I agree with you, there's no reason for them to stop you subbing it right now, but I guess these are the rules for now. It's a thing they could change. Yeah, like, this is why it shouldn't be implemented. I agree. Just leave it alone. I think the restrictions were shocking for a limited midweek. Yes. At least people will be able to utilise the new feature more than 3 belting cards. I think so, by the way. Really good ones for giveaway. And yes, some great chat on this, guys. Keep it coming. If you're watching this afterwards, live, get this kind of stuff into the comment section as well. We might just crack open the comments on this one and revisit it. But I've got a question for you, okay? Now, start the answer. Get typing already. I want your club name, right? So that I know who wins. I can just send these cards out to you. But do not send your club name. Just have it pre-typed in the comment section. I'm going to ask you a question in a moment. And I just want you to give me the correct answer. And then it'll be the first 3. The first correct answer gets Jasic. The second, Ramsey. The third, Goof. So, Sorare manager club name, locked and loaded. I'm going to ask you a question in a second. The correct answer is going to be a player's name. It's going to be their surname as well, okay? Just to give you a heads up. So the answer will look like, or your entry will look like, team name, space, player surname. Don't care about fancy letters. Correct spelling is pretty important, within reason. I get that sort of thing. Okay, so on your marks, get set. This weekend, I won Teggy Severny. I finished 27th in Classic Champ D2. Who was my captain? This is a tough one. Junior Urso to Houston. Charlie in the chat. Love to see that. Oh, there's no answers in yet. Oh, everyone's like, who was it? We finished 27th in Champ Classic D2. Rare. We won a Teggy Severny, a proper trophy card. This team got 6, 8, 9 decisives in it. Who was my captain? I can see some correct answers, so I'll put you out of your misery. The correct answer is Ryan Mathis Cherky with the 100-point score. Look at that, guys. Triple decisive. A goal and 2 assists for Cherky. A goal and 2 assists for Tate on a 96. Double forward of death here. 2 decisives for the keeper. A last man tackle and a clean sheet. Angelino got a penalty one. Saved his poor AA. And sadly, Amiri with a meagre 48-pointer brought up to a 55 on collection bonus score and whatnot. 505 points. Really high scoring game week. If we'd got one of those decisives to go to Amiri, we'd have broke the top 10, I think. Not much more room for manoeuvre. An extra 75 points to the top. Jesus. So let's see the correct answers that we see. Zildrax was number 1. Congratulations, Zildrax. You've won Jasic. Congratulations to you, my man. We'll send this over. And then after Zildrax, in second, we had Jason ZA1. Congratulations to you. Jason ZA1. You won the Jacob Ramsey, so congratulations to you. And then in number 3, it was Jonathan Gargi. Congratulations to you, mate. Yo. And what was the guy's name? Was it Goof, wasn't it? Beautiful. Awesome. Thanks to everyone who got involved today. Thanks again for the donation. It's just Wakefield that's in my head. I want to say it's James. James, thanks again for the donation, mate. Congratulations on your win with the Iheanacho. And Ryan, I'm really sorry. On my screen, you are behind Jonathan. You're actually 4th. I'm sorry, mate. I have to go on what's on my screen because I can't come round to your house and look at your phone, obviously. La Liga VIP experience, Rob C. What are you talking about? Oh, a Discord notification. Ooh, is there a wee notification before we go? It's maybe a wee specialist. Will we check Discord? I'm not normally in Discord that much. I'm surprised it's remembered my details. Announcements, is it in here? Oh Jesus, I've got so many. Is that it here? Once in a lifetime VIP experience with your favourite La Liga club. Enter the La Liga Collector event and compete in your club's exclusive leaderboard for a chance to live the dream. Oh yeah, I want to look at this because I've got a Valencia Sociedad collection. I've got a Frankie de Jong to go with my Rafinha. Valentine's Day around the corner. What better way to celebrate your love for your favourite La Liga club? The La Liga Collector event is Game Week 54 is open now. The special runs this coming weekend. Come down to 2 key things: a strong collection and your manager skills. How it works. Yeah, I think we might do a wee video on this. Enter a club specific leaderboard. Each La Liga club has its own competition and leaderboard for you to compete in. Submit a lineup with at least 4 players from your chosen club. Your collection bonus will be key. And you can include 1 additional player from another La Liga club in your lineup. To compete for VIP experiences, first place finish on each leaderboard wins 2 tickets. No restrictions. You can mix cards from any season. Mix scarcities. No scarcity bonus, but XP collection and new season bonuses apply. And then here is the thing, right? So what are we looking at? We're looking at Valencia. We're looking at Sociedad. Are they on this? And it says, does it say what season? Collection bonus, you can include up to 1 additional player. No season restrictions. Yes, we can go after Girona Super Rare. Oh, we can go after quite a bit here. And when do these fixtures come out? The VIP experience, they're all in March and April and a bit of May. Oh, that's fun. The winner of each leaderboard will be contacted by email before the match to da-da-da-da-da. This is just the beginning. We're doing more for collectors like this. Let's have a peek at what we can actually submit here. Game Week 54. It's open now. So I already had like some stuff drafted, so I'll just quickly delete anything that's La Liga. Yeah, I can double back for the super rare stuff later. Where is it? Oh, there it's there. Oh wow, so there is. Oh wow. So it's actually by club in this sense. That's fun. Need 4 Barca players. Interesting. Girona. 4 Girona players. Oh, this is fun, by the way. It's hard to scroll across, but... Or does it matter? Yeah, it does matter. Yeah, this scroll button at the top, Sorare, if you're watching this. This scroll thing at the top isn't working. So, sorry, you need to fix this. I'm definitely going to do a video on this. We're definitely going to attack that. We'll build that into a bit of Road to Glory action. And yeah, so the problem I've got is I need to play my goalkeeper as a different card rather than the Rafinha. Four players from... I really want to try the Valencia one because I want to see what it does with my Killison. This isn't good that you can't scroll this. So let's hope they fix that. That's funny. Larry's just sent me the thumbnail for their for Thursday. It's fun. So I'm quite excited about this. Can we double back to the announcement page? So I see those games again. Is there one I want to lean into? Is there one that I want to go after? So club Valencia against Athletic Bilbao at the end of May. Sociedad Girona. Oh, on my birthday. Oh, so we need to win Sociedad for that. And what's the Girona one? Is there a Girona one? Yeah, Girona against Athletic. Ooh, nice. Reduce the screen size. Do you think that'll work? If I do minimise. Oh, Mikey's right. It does, by the way. It did kind of work there. Then when I take it off, yeah, so you can't really see that. It doesn't go all the way, but when I reduce screen size, and I don't even have a scroll bar at the bottom when I reduce screen size either. I still can't get to. I still can't get to. Would you make cry it? Let's check Sociedad, but we can do that now. Oh, there's Valencia now. It's came up. Right, let's try Valencia. Add team. Right, so let's see. Does Killison count as Valencia? I want to find out. So let's go Killison, Gaia, Pepelu, and then let's try Rafinha and Hugo Duro or something like that. Diego Lopez. Captain Rafinha. Confirm. Ah, yeah. So it's on current club. Quinny Derby on his birthday. Yes, that's a fun one, isn't it? I can link you the Valencia URL. Ah, yeah. Use the right arrow key. Sorry, guys. Those are easy fixes to that. So anyway, my question's answered. Killison does not serve as a Valencia piece, which means it's going to be hard for me to OP Rafinha into this without getting Mamardashvili or Marino or something like that. That's a bit of a kick in the balls, man. But yeah, we'll work on this. Use the right arrow. Oh, use the right arrow. No, right arrow doesn't. Right, up and down arrow works. Left and right doesn't do. Oh no, it does now. Oh, it does now. There we go. It's too clunky, man. Sociedad we can win. No bother. We've got all the good guys, yeah. So we'll have more fun with this later on. Thanks to everyone that's got involved today. And I'm going into the athletic comp. Yeah, let's go for it, guys. This is fun. I don't know if I want to. There is no other prize on board, so I'll need to work out how we're doing this. We want a Road to Glory team that can attack, that can win cash. We want to have a bit of fun to try and chase this down, try and get me a wee trip to Spain this year. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Thanks everyone that's tuned in today. Sorry, the Tedgy reward thing kicked on there, but thanks everyone that's tuned in today. Wish me luck for tonight. Have a great day yourself, and on the hoops.